Hi, everyone, and welcome to our last episode of today. We are with TeacherGoals Tech Talks, and we are live at FETC. I am Alaina Clark.
And I am Heather Brown, and we are so excited to have WeWillWrite with us. And would you please introduce yourselves?
Sure. My name is Erlend Klouman Høiner, Norwegian name.
See, I told you I wouldn't have gotten that right.
I'm one of the co-founders of WeWillWrite.
Yeah. And I'm Daniel Senn, also founder of WeWillWrite.
With a much easier name for us.
Yes. It's still Norwegian.
Yes. Would you mind sharing a little bit about WeWillWrite?
Yes, it's an engagement tool for practicing writing, and as the name tells, this platform makes the students beg to write. And when you have a platform where students really want to write, then it's much easier to teach and have the students' attention. So it's an engagement platform to practice writing, and it's, I think, one of the unique things is that it's a tool that you can practice as a group.
Yes.
You kind of share the experience, even though students write alone, individually and in groups. They share the feedback from the teacher, they share the communication, the conversation, and they kind of steal and share ideas
Yes.
and learn from each other. So it's a community activity.
So I've used WeWillWrite many times, and I've loved it. I've presented about it. Could you tell a little more about like the gamification piece? Because like our middle school students who normally would hate writing will beg my friend to write now. They will like if they have extra 5 minutes at the end of the class, they're like, "Can we do WeWillWrite?" She's like, "Well, then it has to be really quick." Like, yeah, and so they want to do it. So you explain the gamification piece?
Yeah, I think it's many things that makes it engaging for them. But I think the core is actually that it's a competition for attention. They compete to get the students' attention and the teacher's attention and their text's attention. So competing for that, that's a core kind of gamified aspect of it. And besides that, I think just that they recognize kind of the interface looks and feels like things and gaming experiences they really like. That makes it easy for them to kind of explore it and enjoy it.
Yes.
So that's two different sides of it. But I think for long term, it's actually the competition for attention. That's the gamified aspect that makes them kick, because it's such a fantastic experience to have a group of people watching and reading your text and giving you feedback and commenting on it, and just that feeling of I really accomplished something. I managed to communicate with a large group of people. That's a kick for humans.
So what WeWillWrite does is you have your students join, and then it breaks them up into teams, and it's completely random. And then they have a certain topic they're writing about, and it's for a set amount of time. And then at the end, your team gets to vote on which one is their favorite of their team. And then the different teams compete for the best overall one. You can have word count in there. You can highlight things like descriptive text and pull it up in front of the class and point out ones that did it really well and things like that. It's just really amazing to me.
Yeah, and it's like a team sport. They compete in teams, and from each team has to represent with one text. So that's quite efficient for the teacher to just present 3, 4, or 5 of the texts. But it represents kind of the whole class. So that's kind of, it's a cup, like first round and next round.
Yes, and actually an example that we had from our school is my friend Chrissy had one student who was upset because her writing was never picked. She's like, I swear this is really good. Why is it never picked? And so she sat down with her and they talked about ways to improve her writing. And so she was excited. She wanted to do more. It wasn't just, okay, well, mine's never getting picked. I don't want to do this. She's like, I want to get picked. Will you help me so I can get picked?
And so the competition.
That
gamification.
They were very into it.
Yeah, and one kind of side effect of what we didn't really think about this, because when the teacher presents the student texts, we also analyze all the texts in real time with AI. So the teacher gets kind of buttons with what kind of literal devices this text contains. And what we didn't see, but which is very clear for the students, is that that's kind of rewards. If you have
Yeah.
lots of literal devices, it tells that this is a really good text. So the more you have, the better. And the
Yes.
students see that. So if they have nothing, and they see another student, he used something called the metaphor. I want to have that reward as well. How do I manage? How do I? What's the? And then they try to achieve these awards.
Right.
Like a metaphor award.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the kind of the beauty of inductive learning in a way that you, instead of kind of learning what a metaphor is from the theory first, you learn from kind of seeing it.
Examples of it.
Example
Yeah,
of
in
doing
real
it,
writing.
students doing it, and
Yeah.
then they learn from each other. And as you said, they write for their classmates, and they really want to kind of So that's a great way of learning how good writing works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and also for different students, some like to learn the theoretical definition of what the metaphor is. That makes them understand it. Others need to see pattern. They need to just see a lot of
Examples.
examples.
Yeah.
So the combination of this makes more students, and some students ask each other for what is this? How did you do that? And what is it? And all this kind of encourage them to try to understand.
As a math teacher, it's been 20 years since I was in high school, so I don't remember all the names of the literary devices and things.
Yeah.
And so
Somewhere
it's kind of
No.
what's funny is when I presented on it, they'll have different things that come up at the bottom. I'm like, I have no idea what this means, so we're going to look at it. So I learned about it.
Yeah,
And
and that's great. And some of them are a bit exotic, so nobody understands what is that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen some teacher also like has a competition there, and meaning like they ask, "Oh, can anybody explain? There is a metaphor or there is a turning point in this story. Can anybody point at it before the computer does it?" Or they sometimes the computer also makes errors, and that's a student, a smart student can
Like
raise
this?
an teacher, I think that is not correct, and they have interesting discussion. Oh, why is that? I just always do things correctly.
Yes, it's awesome. And
It's
even
subjective sometimes.
it just got really loud right here.
Yeah, sorry. I'll let people go by.
I've shared this
It's live.
with you. Like,
Yeah.
even in a math classroom, like I can put up one of your guys' images. I'll write an equation and say, you need to write a word problem that goes with this picture and this equation. And then they're thinking about the math with it.
Yeah.
And so it's not just for reading and writing. You can tie it into subjects. And I'm sure I know there are different topics, like you have informational writing, things like science. Can you talk about the different
Yeah, I have a
topics?
really. We were in a classroom in Austin, and we saw a third grade classroom, and they had one of our challenges we made, like explain gravity to a first grader. So it has two components. It's kind of explain the theory, but also to an audience. And for a third grader, a first grader is a very little person, so you have to really explain it clearly. And when a group does that, they do it in very many different ways. So what I saw there was like one kind of professor student explained it in detail, the perfect definition.
Yes.
And there was another very empathic student,
Yeah.
and she kind of explained it like a little story.
Yeah.
Because this first grader needs to kind of have it in a
More
story.
in that.
So she told it like in a story, and seeing lots of different ways of explaining gravity is actually a very good way of deep learning. Instead of everybody know the correct answer,
The
we
definition.
can discuss the qualities of more explanation, and why is this a better and more precise explanation? Why are we connecting better with this explanation? And that gives students a more richer understanding of the theory.
Yeah.
So we have lots of STEM teachers talking about increased vocabulary.
Yes.
So I think that's maybe a potential for use in STEM subjects.
Yes, for sure.
And history teachers and social science teachers uses it a lot as well.
And I've also seen it used as like almost like brainstorming before a formal writing too.
Yeah, that's a very good idea. Yeah, in some
it's
way,
a great way just to get your ideas out.
Yeah, out in the open. So sometimes when I'm in classroom and teach with this, I often talk about the students after, like it seems like you think you have created 30 stories, but what I'm listening is like, it seems like there are 3 or 4 or 5 here.
Yeah.
There is some kind of general
They're
concepts and connected, and there are some basic ideas, and that's quite interesting to have kind of this abstraction. See that these stories relate. It's basically about the same.
Yeah.
We have some similarities, and we could work in groups with this. So that those discussions are very good as a brainstorm to just get started. What is this all about?
Yes.
And when did you guys officially start WeWillWrite? How long have you guys?
It's a big. We launched officially in last spring
Okay,
here in the US, and we had the beta opened or a closed beta last fall.
Did I say, I think? Yeah. I got it on it around a little bit before Christmas time, I think.
Yeah, so you were very early.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's when we did the beta.
I think kind of last fall, in the middle of the fall, that's when it took off. Somebody just started talking and sharing,
Yeah.
and it just
That's awesome.
yeah. So it's been a fantastic journey.
And I asked you guys before we got on camera, but tell us if this is your first FETC, your second, which one?
Oh.
This is my second.
Yeah, this is my first one here. So I'm enjoying it so far.
Good. Yeah. And do you guys, I don't think they've shared any booth information. Do you
yet.
guys have
Yeah,
any
Yeah.
booth information? Any people that you know are sharing your product and presentations you'd like to share? Anything like that, for anyone that's attending FETC today?
Yes, there is the booth is number 2908.
Okay.
So it's close to Book Creator, Kami, and Figma. They are searching in that area.
Yep.
Okay.
And I don't have an overview of who is presenting in my head.
The program right now, Matt Miller is coming by.
Yeah, to our booth.
To your
That's
booth, yes.
Oh, is
that's
he?
true.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And Shannon McClintock-Miller is coming on Tuesday.
Oh, she's awesome.
And we have Erin.
Both Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, Erin Komniak-Indinaki. Yeah, so that's happening.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, so they will show, and in the booth we have a small classroom, so people can come and try the platform as they are students.
And actually see it.
And see how it
model
works.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what is so
That's
nice
definitely
about the
the best
expo
way.
hall.
Yeah.
To see the products live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
interesting to see these three different external persons use the tool as well, because they use it a little bit different.
Yeah.
And so that's
And
interesting.
we have some great teachers helping us out, of course. One local teacher from here, and then we have a couple more teachers running these WeWillWrite sessions for people that want to participate.
I actually was at a school visit last year when I was at FEC, and I met Sheila Nicholson, and now she's on our booth and helping us.
Oh, that's
So
great.
That's very nice.
Great. We've been
That's
talking a
what-
lot in our sessions of just about all the amazing connections you make at these events.
Yeah.
And that's what it's the best part when you're here. We're talking, this is a tech conference, but it's really all about the connections you make.
Yeah.
So this, we like to end with, we are teacher goals. So I'd like to know, what is one goal that you guys have for WeWillWrite this coming year? There's something exciting, something you guys are looking for, you're pushing for. What would that be?
I think one goal is to kind of work more with our community and kind of.
Yeah, we see so much potential when we are around at schools and see teachers using these tools. That seeing more teachers showing each other how they use it, how they can kind of help each other understand how to give quick feedback. I think that's something you can always be better at. So kind of that's something we are working on doing.
It's such a fantastic thing to be in contact with the teachers who use it and talking to them and see how they also help each other if they they're so that it's a great community.
Yeah.
They want to
and they also create a lot of great content on the platform
Yeah.
we want to share with more teachers.
Yeah.
So.
And then I have a random question. So I'm just curious. This is totally not have to do with, how long was your guys' flight?
how long was
Your flight.
Oh, it was quite long.
Yeah, I wanted to know that.
Because when we were supposed to leave, it was cancelled.
Oh,
It was
no.
kind of a blizzard,
The
a
weather?
snowstorm. It was completely chaos.
Oh,
We're
no.
going through Amsterdam, and that was not possible. So.
Oh, did we say where you were from? Yes.
Yeah,
We did say where you were from.
We
Okay.
had no, yeah. So,
Yeah.
so we had to go.
So it was 40 degrees colder at home.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same back in Northern Illinois too.
Oh, okay,
Yeah. We're in the
Yeah, so
yeah.
we have to go through London, and then I'm not sure how long, but it was because then they could get to Tampa, and then we drove. So it was,
Oh, no.
it was,
It was a lot.
quite, it
That
was
was so fun.
like I don't know,
Already a long
time.
flight, and then when
Yeah,
it gets
yeah.
delayed too or
It's a
canceled.
10-hour flight from London, and then
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. It was really
Okay. I was
Well, you
lucky.
made it.
Yeah.
That's
You
the good
did.
part,
You
right?
did.
very happy
And
to-
where can our listeners find you on social media or
And your website.
Yeah,
Share your
I think the
website as
best is
well.
to go to WeWillWrite.com.
Okay.
Yeah, and read about the platform. And we don't have that much exposure on social media, but we have Facebook, X, and LinkedIn,
and Instagram now.
Instagram now.
So yeah, it's possible.
Awesome. Awesome.
The regular ones,
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, well, I want to thank you guys so much for joining us
you're
today.
welcome.
And I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. And this was our last session for today, but we will be back tomorrow we've got a lot of sessions. We got some awesome people coming tomorrow. But we will see you guys tomorrow, and thank you again. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.